Hello, my name is Dr. Joyce Robertson. I am a former student of the Taylor Study Method. I can happily say I have crossed over to the other side. I successfully passed the EPPP exam. I had attempted the exam twice before with poor results each time because I felt I had not properly prepared for the exam. I had used two different review programs which were based on passive learning. Unfortunately, I did not retain the information because I was not actively involved in the learning process. I became extremely disappointed with my efforts to study for the exam. After my second failed attempt on the EPPP, I really did not think I would ever be able to pass the exam. One day while shopping, I saw a small paperweight. The quote on the paperweight said, "You haven't failed until you give up." It was at that moment I knew I would not allow the EPPP exam to defeat me again. I made several changes in my approach to the exam. First, I started working with a therapist to address my fears and concerns surrounding the exam. I was given exercises to complete, and I agreed to hypnosis to help me relax and focus on my studies. Second, and most importantly, I searched the internet for a new review program which was different from what I had been using. Happily, I found the Taylor Study Method. I was finally actively involved in learning new material and reinforcing my knowledge base. I worked with this program for 10 to 12 hours per day, 4 days a week, and I continued to work full-time as a registered nurse. I found the Taylor Study Method to be thorough and challenging. I felt I was finally understanding the required concepts. Now, I must admit, I never mastered statistics or test construction, but fortunately, there were only 3 or 4 questions on the exam dealing with these subjects. Going into the exam, I felt good. I discovered taking the exam in the early morning was the best time for the adult test taker. After the exam, I still had a few lingering doubts about passing, but I started to remember what I had accomplished in preparing for the exam, and then I knew I had passed. Dr. Taylor, thank you for your encouragement and for being accessible to answer questions. Your support really made a difference. I also want to thank Nick, the Director of Operations, for his very valuable technical support and his words of encouragement. Best wishes to everyone who will be taking the exam.